Now, I'm going to tell you something that might shock you. And you're going to think you'd never have guessed just by looking at me. You see, my husband, Eddie, and I, we got together when we were 15. Married by the time we were 19. First kid at 20, second at 22, and the third at 25. Jesus, they aren't even finished college now at 25. But by the time we were 25, we had our little house and our little family. Oh, don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy. We lived in a shoebox. We lived on a lot of fish fingers, and we had no foreign holidays for years. But we managed to raise 3 healthy, mostly happy kids who've thankfully all flown the nest. So Eddie and I, we have our lives back. It's nice. But I'm 50 now. And when you get to 50, you realise you've more of your life behind you than you have ahead of you. You start to think of all the things that you never got to do. I started to think that the only person I'd ever had sex with was my Eddie. It became a really big thing for me. I mean, I love Eddie. I really do. And I think we have a good sex life. But how do I know? I just want to have sex with other people. And I want the same for Eddie. I want him to have that experience too. But I didn't want to break up with Eddie just to have a bit of nookie. And I didn't want to have an affair. Because we've always had really great trust in each other. And besides that, I wouldn't even know where to begin to look for an affair. So one night, we're sitting watching telly. And next thing, this programme came on, all about swingers. And it was like a light bulb moment. I said, that's it, Eddie. We're going swinging. Now, most lads go on as if that would be their ideal fantasy, getting to have sex with other women with their wives' approval. Oh, but not my Eddie. He couldn't cope. He did everything to try to dissuade me, but it wasn't for turning. So he bought himself a bit of time, had a bit of a beer gut. He said he didn't feel right in his body and he didn't want to be self-conscious around the other blokes. So he's gone on a diet. He's cut out the junk food and he's doing exercise, and I have to say, he looks great. He said when he loses 4 more pounds, we can register at one of them swinging websites and get going. I mean, it could be a total disaster. But sure, if it is, it'll be something for us to have a laugh over when we get to the nursing home. I'm not expecting to find Brad Pitt in his skimpies. It'll probably be some middle-aged elfla with a beer belly, bad breath, and a thing for spanking. I'll probably just grab Eddie and say, you're all right, love. No, grass is greener and all that. We're grand, you and me. The mad thing is, our neighbours, they think we're totally normal.